So this is the 8BitDo collection I have. I have had more of these controllers. I've gotten rid of some of them over time, of course. You know, they get defected or whatever, and I don't feel like repairing them. Some you repair and you keep using, and others you just get rid of. I had the Pro, SN30 Pro, SN30 Pro Plus, SN30 Pro 2, the Ultimate Controller, the Ultimate Controller 2. I haven't got the Ultimate Controller 3. I haven't got the other ones that were just more niche, like this really flat one here. Oops. But that's not what this is about. This is about how, even though this is one of my favorite third-party controllers or controller manufacturers, they fail at the thing that a lot of people give them praise for. I don't praise them for the thing that everyone praises them for, which is their D-pad. And you can see on this one here, I took matters into my own hands and put a custom D-pad on it myself, so that way it could be more like a Sony PlayStation controller, where each press of the button represents an individual push. You know, I don't like the D-pad to be all connected. I think Sony has the best form of D-pad, period. My favorite iteration is maybe between PlayStation 3, which is a hot take, and the PlayStation 4 was okay. I like the PlayStation 4 as well. But anyways, when playing games, the D-pad on this doesn't register absolute left, right, ups, and downs. Instead, what happens is if your hand pushes on a button, if it leans more slightly towards up when you push or more slightly towards down when you push, it registers as a diagonal input, which now you might say, don't you want it to go diagonal? No, I want it to go diagonal when I push diagonal. So what I did with this one here is I took it apart and I took sticky notes, which I'll end up doing to this controller. And I don't have my sticky notes in here. But what you do is you take sticky notes and you fold the sticky notes like an accordion. And when you fold it like an accordion, you then glue them into the corners of each button. So you glue it into the corner here, into the corner here, so on and so forth. So that way when you push a direction, it doesn't force you to go diagonal because you pushed too hard towards the corner when you pushed, right? So when you press and your thumb is slightly leaned forward, this is registering now as a diagonal input. I don't like that. Or if you go down a little bit, it's now registering as a down diagonal input. I prefer like this. So what the sticky notes do is to make it for when you absolutely want to go diagonal, you now push this and it registers, versus accidentally touching. And I'm going to demonstrate that a little further in this video here. This is just kind of a gripe that I hope they make a version of the controllers that have Sony D-pad, please, or they at least acknowledge this and try to find a workaround. But they are my favorite third-party controller, and if it wasn't for the Ultimate software and allowing me to be able to play Smash Bros with a D-pad, then I wouldn't even bother. Alright, so we're going to start phase 2 real quick. Start by taking sticky note paper. You're going to take it, start at one end, you're going to fold it like this, fold it like that. Fold it like this. Fold it like that. Fold it like this. And one more for good measure. No. Okay. So like right here, you'll see that there's a notch here. I don't know. Yeah, there you go. You can see them better like that. I do got a new HD camera I should be using, but I'm lazy. Even though it don't take that long to hook it up. Anyway, you see the notches. There's a notch in the center, and there's a notch for each of these. Now the problem with this controller in these 8BitDo controllers is so when it goes onto the rubber pad, when you push down on a direction, if you lean to the left or the right, it forces pieces on the bottom to touch and creates inconsistent feedback. The way you fix it is you take this like this, you fold it like I did here, like an accordion. You have to do it like an accordion, like this. When you fold it like this, you're going to use super glue. Yeah, so I put super glue on mine. And you put it right about here, 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 and here. And you're going to have them all on there like this. So when they're on there, they're going to be on there kind of like that. And you'll see when it's done, I'll show the test again, and you'll see it'll keep the edges from touching. And is there another way that somebody could do this? I'm sure there is, but this is just how I do it. When it's done, it should look about like that. Now when you push the button on here, you're getting a real response. And no matter how much I push down and wiggle on it, down is down, left is left, right is right, up is up. Nothing changes as I wiggle. But if you want diagonal, you push diagonal, and that's how you get diagonal, right? For more accurate input. It's important. Accuracy, man, especially when you're playing like Smash Bros. Online. Shit, accuracy is everything, bro. In any game, anything, right? You playing something, you want accuracy, man. Accuracy. So that's how you make the 8BitDo controller better, the way I would like it to be. Or, like I said before, if they just make a damn controller that comes with this, then we wouldn't have this problem. Where each button is individualized. See, this button is separate from this button. They're all separate. Each button's separate. They're different. See that spread on her? See the spread? Anyways.